All right, good morning. Today we're looking at Shelly. This is a small Class A ship that tried to give it kind of like a shellback and little turtle head poking out here at the front. So this little snapping turtle, it's a Class A ship. It's a little blockade runner. I think the idea is to have it look like it has a lot of armor around it and everything. And yeah, it's a very simple ship. It's only got a single 2x1 hab in it, and it's the first time I've used these gears. So that was kind of cool. I needed the hard points that were on top of the gears.
Need some work done? Sure, have at it.
So this is Shelly. As you can see, it's not much to it. It's a pretty clean design. It's got nice, smooth contours to it. I used 4 of these SA 4330 engines from Slayton Aerospace. You can get these at Neon. Single NG20 landing gear from Nova Galactic. You can buy those at Titan in the Sol system. 2 fuel tanks are the H10 Atlas HE3 tanks, and the Marduk 1040A Trusty Shield generator for the Class A. And then, like I said, I used 2 of these NG15 landing gears. You can buy these at, I think you can buy these. Can you buy them here? Or do you got to go to Titan? You can, no, you got to buy them at Titan. If I could use that. Nah. I wanted to use, originally, I was trying to use these right here. These gears on the sides. But there's no hard points, and there was nothing left. I had to have some more hard points for the weapons. So this is that. This is a no glitch, no mods or anything like that. It's stock vanilla. And yeah, so as far as the ship construction, it's very simplistic. It goes there. Well, before I get into it, let me talk about the weapons. So this ship has 3 PBO 50 auto proton beams, 3 PBO 40 auto electron beams, and a pair of Vanguard Tempest CE-13 missile launchers. So these are 4 power each, and then these things are 6 power each, which allows me to fill up, max out the power for each weapon group. Let's take that off, take that off. So as far as the drive section in the back, it's just these 4 SA 4330 engines connected by a NG20 landing gear. Yeah. And then the Marduk 1040A shield generator, and then a pair of these HE tanks, H10 Atlas HE3 tanks. And if you see, because of these tanks, they're pretty small, you can get that Marduk 1040A shield generator right in there in that little gap. And it's got just enough room to fit in there. So it's a little clever way of hiding the shield generator and freeing up some space up on top for weapons. On the top here, mounted up against the top engines, we're going to use a R4000 Alpha Grav Drive. And on the other side, a Tokamak X120S reactor. And then hooking up to the things here, we're going to have on the top here a control station 2x1 from Stroud. And I believe just below it, we're going to use a Stroud. This shouldn't be a storeroom. Should be a. Well, I screwed that up. That's supposed to be a companionway. I don't think it matters though. I think it'll still work. And then to get in from the bottom, you're going to use this 100 DP Slim Docker. You can get these here at New Atlantis, and they can be upside down or top side up. So we're going to have a flipped upside down. And then for cargo, we're going to do these Galleon S202 cargo holds. They're going to be rotated outward like that. As far as the Docker, we're going to use this 100 LD landing bay from Deimos. You can buy this here at New Atlantis. And then the Stroud Cap A. And then a second Stroud Cap A over here. I have been having this problem with this stupid thing lately. Maybe this is not going to fit. Well, it fit before, so I don't know what I'm doing differently. Sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what the X factor is. I'll play with it here in a minute. So anyways, on top of this Stroud Cap A, we're going to use a Stroud Nose Cap C to fill in the gap there. Do the same thing for the other side. And then on top, we're going to use another Stroud Cap A. Stroud Cap A. And then a Stroud Nose Cap B. 4. That's, 4 means the forward facing one, because there's a separate one. Don't get mistaken thinking that this flips backwards, so you can go upside down or top side up, but it won't go backwards. That's a whole separate piece back here. And then in the little gap here, we're going to use this Samurai cockpit from Tayo. And then in the back, it's just going to be a Stroud Cap A, a Stroud Cap A, and a Stroud Cap C. And then mounted to the reactor on this side is going to be the first NG-15 landing gear, and another NG-15 landing gear on this side. And then on the top of the Stroud Cap Nose Bs, we're going to use those little attach points to hook up our Vanguard missile launchers. And then for the other weapons groups, it's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and what's up with this one? Why is it this one going on? This worked earlier. I don't know. I guess I just essentially just glitched that. Maybe that's what I did originally. I'll play with that later. I don't feel like really messing around with this anymore. But we're right at the mass limit, I think. I think even if we add another structural piece, I think it'll take us into the 99 mobility range. So we're straddling. We're right at the maximum. 1042 is the maximum limit for the 4 of these engines. Top speed of 150, we still have our 100 mobility, 30 light year jump range, max crew of 6. We got 2100 cargo and 760 shields, and with decent weapons. The only thing I don't like about the Class A ships is their weak shields. So I could have made this into a Class B, and it would be really simple to just switch out the parts and everything and upgrade the guns. But that'll be for another day, I guess. So we come into the front here. So go straight up into the 2x1 hab. And then back here is where you would come up if you were docking from a space station. This takes you straight up into the cockpit. I don't know if these gears rotate. We'll see once they take off. I won't. Probably not. No, they just fold up. Okay. These are like little mini wings. Max out my shields real quick, or engines, I mean. There we go. Alright, let's take a little trip over to their defensive system. Alright.
You have met your doom. Are you prepared to face judgment? Shield compromised.
Try to avoid head-on run-ins. Like when you're going head-on with another ship, just burn, use your afterburner and get past them.
We must repair the craft drive.
Other than that, combat's pretty easy in this game. Where the hell is... Oh, it's right there. That's a mineral deposit. I think tomorrow I'm going to actually start playing the expansion. I haven't really been playing... I bought the expansion, the free lanes, but I haven't... or Terra Armada, whatever it's called. But I haven't actually got into it yet. I've just been playing around the ship builder.
You shall be judged. We've lost the craft drive.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
No! Craft drive lost. This ends here.
Anyways, it's a pretty good ship. It's tough. Doesn't have a lot of room inside. That's for a ship that doesn't like to travel around with a lot of companions, I guess. Let me get out here and take a look at it in the sun. So that's it. It's the Shelly. I gotta figure out what's going on with that gun. I might have to reconfigure the weapons with the Freestar Collective versions if I can't figure out what's going on with that. But yeah, it's pretty small profile. I would have preferred to have that completely enclosed where you wouldn't see it, you know, if it was, but I would have to make the ship one, basically one module longer, which I didn't want to do. If you didn't know, this ship was actually my attempt to make a Cylon Raider from the 1970 ship. I had two wings on either side, and it was fun, but it was like heavily glitched, and I didn't want to mess around with a glitch ship, so I took the wings off, and basically this is what I ended up with. Anywho, I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.